Morning, everyone. Uh, Now, as many of us have joined, we may start the session. I hope you remember you're supposed to give a public speech. All right. So, we'll start with, as I had already informed, we'll go enrollment number wise uh, for the ease of who has completed and who has not in my case, so that I can note. So, enrollment number 122.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'll mute myself. I'll not speak in between. All right. You start. You take 1 or 2 minutes for your preparation or whatever you are saying, and then you may start. All right. I'm muting myself so that we don't have any reflections or any place. Now, just keep a watch in case there is some audio issue. I'll inform. All right. So I wish you good luck. I know you'll perform very good. Fine. So I'm muting myself. Enrollment number 122. You may start.
So thank you, ma'am, to give me this opportunity. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, good morning, ma'am. I am Jiten Thorakia. I am from Gondal. I am here to discuss few points on Bluetooth technology. As you all know, Bluetooth technology is used by all. Bluetooth is high-speed, low-powered wireless technology, or in other words, Bluetooth is radio wave technology that is mainly designed to enable wireless connection over the short distance. Some key benefits of Bluetooth technology are cable replacement, easy to share files, low cost technology, etc. Have you ever asked question that why Bluetooth is called Bluetooth, why its color is blue, or where its symbol was defined? In 19th century AD, Denmark was ruled by King Harald Bluetooth. The king was often called Bluetooth since he was known as a lover of blueberries, and at least one of his tooth was permanent blue tint. The symbol represents the name of king, and it is defined into the two parts H and B. H stands for Hellad and B stands for Blatant, and the combination of these two words, the symbol is defined. And because of the blueberries, the symbol color is blue. Bluetooth is managed by Bluetooth Special Interest Group, and it was proposed by Jim Cardoche in the year 1997. Bluetooth operates the frequency between 2.402 GHz and 2.480 GHz. On 31st December 2019, the Bluetooth SIP published the Bluetooth version 5.2, and this this last version it is proved that the frequency range of Bluetooth 5 is maximum of around 800 feet, which is up to 4 times range of the Bluetooth 4. Thus, we can conclude that Bluetooth is high-speed, low-power wireless technology which is used by all. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay safe.
Thank you very much, Jiten. That was excellently spoken. Good examples given. You took, it from the beginning. You had an introduction and how things went. All right, excellently done. Very well performed. I'm very happy about the performance. Now, can we have the next person? Enrollment number 124, Kinjal. Kinjal is present.
Absent.
Okay, no problem. Then we have enrollment number 127, Mihir. Mihir is there. Enrollment 127, Mihir. All right, you
Yes,
can.
madam.
Yeah, you are there, right? Take 2 minutes. Don't worry. You can take
Okay,
two
madam.
minutes and then you can start. I'll mute myself so that we don't uh, create disturbances. Right?
Okay, madam.
Just start in a minute or two. Mihir, I hope you are now ready.
Yes, madam.
Please start.
Good morning, madam. My name is Mihir. My topic is social media impact on society. Social media can be very influential on society in both positive and negative ways. It gives people a way to stay touch with people who live far away. It lets people share fun, interesting, and informative content. Other media such as magical radio, video game, and the internet also have potential influence of children's eating habits, exercise habit, buying habits, and mental health. Now we are talking about uh, benefits of social media. Social media has made it easy to make friends. Social media help in frustrating empathy. Social media can Social media help in speedy communication. Social media makes the world seem small. Social media help in building a relationship. Okay, thank you, madam.
Thank you, Mihir. That was really nice, but could have taken a little more time, right? As I said, 3 minutes, but it is a very good start. So I really appreciate the way you did it. Can we have the next person? Enrollment number 128, Gaurav. I think Gaurav is not there, seems to be absent. 129, Rushit. Rushit Gajera, not there. No problem. We got enrollment number 130, Divyaraj. Is absent, seems to be not there. Enrollment number 133, Rushi also is absent. Now we've got enrollment number 135, Riddhi Davda. Riddhi, are you there?
યસ મેમ.
Yeah, please start.
મેમ હું ઓલા લેક્ચરમાં નહોતી તો મને કંઈ ખબર નથી.
All right, I'm absent the last time.
યસ મેમ હું એબસન્ટ હતી.
Okay, you had to actually prepare a public speech on a topic of your choice. તમને already એક Google Drive ની link share થઈ હશે. So for today, you don't do anything. All right. Thursday ના lecture માટે તમે કોઈ પણ એક topic લઈ અને prepare કરી નાખજો.
ઓકે
All
મેમ.
right. So next we have got Megha.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, you may start, Megha.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Megha Desai. I am here to deliver a public speech on Forgive and Be Free. The old age discovery, forgiveness, 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 is the only way to real happiness. Forgiveness is a spiritual and mental process. It means no longer feeling angry at another person or at yourself. True forgiveness is only known by deeds and not by words. A person who does not forgive carries baggage of bad memories, negative feelings, and unresolved emotions that affect the present as well as future. Forgiveness is the way that leads us to real happiness. Mahatma Gandhi has said, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of strong." It means a bigger heart is required to forgive someone for his past mistake and give him a chance to prove that he really is regretful and wants to make things better with you. It shouldn't classify you as weak or strong, but the fact remains that forgiving doesn't come easy. The world can be made indeed a better place if people could learn to let go the grudges instead of letting go their relationship they have with the person. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. In Jainism, Jains repeatedly seek forgiveness from various creatures by doing their prayers. Forgiveness is asked by uttering phrase Michami Dukram, which means may all the evil that has been done be fruitless. Forgiveness in Hindu philosophy is being compassionate, tender, kind, and letting go of the harm or hurt caused by someone or something else. It is very essential for one to free from negative thoughts. Buddhism recognizes that feeling of hatred have a lasting effect on karma. By forgiving the person you hate, it gives a positive mindset and positive thoughts. Forgive because none of us are perfect. It is also said that you should forgive and forget a person's actions against you so that you will be forgiven. Forgiveness does not require punishment or restitution. It is given without any expectation of compensation. It involves offering an apology. Forgiveness involves the feeling of person who forgives and their relationship with the person who is being forgiven. At last, I would say that there is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. Thank you and have a glorious day.
Thank you very much, Megha. I think you have tried to instill every instruction that was given to you. Beautifully started. You're talking about forgiveness, so your voice is extremely calm. And when you speak, you're trying to spread this calmness, right? The entire objective of the public speech has been served here. So very, very well done, and really, really appreciated on your part, right? So that was
Thank you, ma'am.
excellently done. The
Thank you,
next
ma'am.
next person we have is enrollment number 139, Chirag.
Hello, ma'am. Good
Yes.
morning, madam. My topic is laughter is the best medicine. So we start. It's true, madam, that laughter is the best medicine. The healing powers of laughter are probably known to all of us. A good boost of laughter can brighten your entire day, and also it also brightens the entire day around the people around you. Laughter makes people feel better for being an effective stress buster and a natural stimulator of many organs. So try and find opportunities in your life to have a positive outlook on life, and if you get a chance, make others laugh too and share the feelings of happiness around the people around you. And I often used to think about why people join laughing clubs and practice laughing exercises daily in the morning, but now I have come to know that by doing such exercises early morning, we have many positive effects in our body. It strengthens our body, and it boosts the immune system, and it triggers the release of endorphins and reduces stress also. So we should find opportunities to do such exercises in the early morning, and also it motivates the whole day in our life, and it has a very good and positive effect on our surroundings also. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Chirag. That is also nicely done. You mentioned examples about laughter clubs, which is actually happening in today's day, and why it is only in the morning. That was, very well fitted into your topic. Appreciated for that kind of examples that people have seen and experienced. People don't want to go back to when Gandhiji was alive or when other historical figures were alive. They want examples from today's age, that you have very well picked and put up in your speech, right? So that's nicely done. Good work on the speech part. Next person we have is enrollment number 140, Mansi. Is Mansi there? No? Then we have got enrollment number 141, Ronak.
Yes, ma'am.
You may start.
Good morning to all of you. My name is Ronald Dave. and today I am going to talk about some groundbreaking inventions. So, first of all, let's see what exactly is a groundbreaking invention. An invention is called groundbreaking only and only when it is evolutionary. It is responsible for many other inventions in the future. It is unexpected. And I have got 19 such inventions with me. Yes, 1919. So let's start very quickly. So the first is air conditioner. Yes, air conditioner is like need to all of us. But did you know that people knew they wanted air conditioning much before they were able to create a machine that could do it? People knew that. And in 1830s in Florida, USA, Dr. John Rory created a system that forced air over buckets of ice suspended from ceiling to lower the temperatures of the room of hospital patients. So the first AC was basically made for hospital patients. Naval engineering then made a box which melted ice water onto a cloth that was on a fan that blew hot air. This device lowered the temperature of a room by 20 degrees, but it but if used continuously for several days, it could consume 500,000 pounds of ice. So what we recognize today is an AC, a device that cools, cleans, and dehumidifies air, was not invented until 1902. Wilkes Carrier, a young engineer, created what he called an apparatus for treating air. He built the machine for the Sachet Wilhelms Lithography and Publishing Company in Brooklyn, New York. Carrier used cold coils to cool the air, and lower the humidity to 55%. The exactness of the machine was most incredible. His machine became a template which all future machines would be made from. Well, then initially, machine air conditioned buildings were mostly industrial. It was not until decades later the machine was used for personal comfort. Carrier systems were dangerous, used, and expensive. The first coolant was toxic ammonia. Ammonia is a very toxic chemical. But in 1922, Carrier had a huge breakthrough, replacing the toxic coolant with a seeds coolant called dialing, and introducing a central compressor, making machine more compact. Coming on the second invention, it is none other than airplane. You know the creator of airplane, right? Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright, popularly known as Wright brothers, requested a patent application for a flying machine 9 months before their successful flight in December 1903, which Orville Wright recorded in his diary. As a part of Wright brothers' systematic practice of photographing every prototype and test of their various flying machines, they persuaded an attendant from a nearby life-saving station to snap Orville Wright in full flight. The craft soared to an altitude of 10 feet, traveled 120 feet, and landed 12 seconds after takeoff. After making two longer flights that day, Orville and Wilbur Wright sent this telegram to their father instructing him to inform press. But the first engine-powered aeroplane to fly was the Kitty Hawk on December 17, 1903. Third invention is automobile. Automobile here means four wheels, that is cars and all. The first invention of an automobile was by Nicolas Joseph Cadnot, a French military officer who built a carriage that ran on a bulky steam engine. The next year, the US inventor Nathan Reed received a patent for his own steam carriage. During 18th century, these were the few experiments with mechanizing the carriage. About 100 years later, in 1877, Dr. N. A. Otto, a German inventor, patented his internal combustion engine that he invented in 1876. And thus, invention of automobile went on. There were much more improvements in automobile like windshield wiper and windshield itself, airbags, horns, good quality brakes and all. Next invention we have is our cellular phone, the one you're holding right now. Just give me a second. Yeah. Cellular phone is a type of shortwave analog or digital telecommunication in which a subscriber has a wireless connection from a mobile telephone to a relatively nearby transmitter. That was basically cellular phone, basic cellular phone in olden times. The transmitter span of coverage is called a cell. As the cellular telephone user moves from one cell or area of coverage to another, the telephone is effectively passed onto the local cell transmitter. Talking about invention, Dr. Martin Cooper, a former general manager for the systems division at Motorola, is considered the inventor of the first modern portable handset. Cooper made the first call on portable cell phone in April 73. And do you know who he made call to? He made the call to his rival, Joel Angel, Bell Labs head of research. Bell Laboratories introduced the idea of cellular communication in 1947 with the police star technology. However, Motorola was the first to incorporate the technology into a portable device that was designed for use outside an automobile. By 1977, AT&T and Bell Labs had considered a prototype cellular system. A year later, public trials of new system were started in Chicago with over 2,000 customers. Next invention is a very revolutionary invention, and that invention is modern computer, which was much more before invented from cellular phone. Just give me a second. Yeah, so most histories of modern computer begin with analytical engine envisioned by approximately 90% of the client operating system market. Charles Babbage, following the mathematical ideas of George Boole, the mathematician who first stated the principles of logic inherent of today's digital computer, Babbage's assistant and collaborator Adam Lovelace is said to have introduced the ideas of program loops and subroutines, and is sometimes considered the first programmer. Apart from mechanical calculators, apart from mechanical calculators, the first really usable computers began with the vacuum tube, accelerated with invention of the invention of the transistor, sorry, which then became embedded in large numbers in integrated circuits. Another invention is a PC mouse, that is computer mouse, a very revolutionary invention again. Doubtless Engelbart changed the way computers worked from specialized machinery that only a trained scientist could use to a user-friendly tool that almost anyone can use. He invented and contributed to several interactive, user-friendly devices, including the computer mouse, which revolutionized the way we use computers. The first computer mouse was invented in 1963-64 as part of an experiment to find better ways to point and click on a computer display screen. Due to space restrictions, the first mouse had only one button and was carved out of wood. Engelbart received a patent for the wooden shell with two metal wheels in 1970, describing it in the patent application as an XY position indicator for a display system. The device was nicknamed the mouse because the end tail came out at the end. Next in the list, we have floppy disk. So in 1971, the IBM company of USA introduced the first memory disk as it was called then, or the floppy disk as it is known today. So in olden days, floppy disk was basically known as memory disk. IBM engineers led by Alan Shugart invented the floppy. The first floppy was an 8-inch plastic disc coated with magnetic iron oxide. Data was returned to and read from the disk surfaces. The nickname floppy came from its flexibility. The floppy disk was considered a revolutionary device at the time for its portability, which provided a new and easy physical means of transporting data from computer to computer. Floppy was the first storage device for the computers. Next in the list is handheld calculator. William Seward Burroughs invented the first practical adding and listing machine. He was awarded a patent application for his calculating machine in 1888. In 1886, Burroughs and several St. Louis businessmen formed the Arithmometer Company of America to market the machine. The first machine, however, required a special knack in pulling handle to execute the calculation correctly. More often than not, novice users would get widely differing sums depending on vigor with which they used invention. Then in 1893, Burroughs received a patent for an Burroughs received a patent for an improved calculating machine, which incorporated an oil-filled dashboard, a hydraulic governor. This device enabled the machine to operate properly, regardless of manner in which the handle might be pulled. So yes, the very first handle calculators came with a handle to be pulled so that you can calculate. Another one is microwave oven. We use microwave oven nowadays. It's very common. We use them to heat up our food. And then again, we used to prepare our food as well. The microwave oven did not come about as a result of someone trying to find a better, faster way to cook. No. During World War II, two scientists invented a magnetron, a tube that produces microwaves. Installing magnetrons in Britain's radar system, the microwaves were able to spot Nazi warplanes on their way to bomb the British ISIS. By accident, several years later, it was discovered that microwaves also cook food. Called the radar range, the first microwave oven to go on the market was roughly as large and heavy as a refrigerator. The idea of using microwave energy to cook food was accidentally discovered by Percy LeBaron Spencer of Raytheon Company when he found out that radar waves had melted a candy bar in his pocket. Experiments showed that microwave heating could raise the internal temperature of many foods far more rapidly than a conventional oven. The list is not ended here. There are much more inventions coming up. So the next one is motorcycle. Yes, we talked about automobile earlier. Now we'll talk about motorcycle. The motorcycle, built in 1884 by an Englishman named Edward Butler, looked pretty silly. Motorcycle looked pretty silly, not Edward Butler. It had three wheels, not two, and was really just a tricycle with a motor. Nevertheless, people were so afraid of Butler's motorcycle that they asked the government to pass laws against the new machine. One law said that there must always be three people on a motorcycle. Another said that a man with a red flag must run ahead of motorcycle, waving the flag and yelling to warn people that a motorcycle was coming. At about the same time, a German named Gottlieb Daimler invented another kind of motorcycle. Nicholas Otto, who invented the Otto cycle, had an assistant, Gottlieb Daimler. Daimler left Otto to develop his own engine. Gottlieb Daimler, who later teamed up with Carl Benz to form Daimler-Benz Corporation, is often credited with building the first motorcycle in 1885. One wheel in the front and one in the back. Although it had a smaller spring-loaded outrigger wheel on each side, it was constructed mostly of wood. Next on the list is transistors. Transistor, what is transistor? So the transistor is an influential invention that changed the course of history for computers. The first generation of computers used vacuum tubes. Second generation of computers used transistors. Third generation of computers used integrated circuits. And the fourth generation of computers, which we have today, use microprocessors. John Bardeen, William Shockley, and Walter Brittain, scientists at Bell Telephone Laboratories in Murray Hill, New Jersey, were researching the behavior of crystals, germanium crystals, as semiconductors in an attempt to replace vacuum tubes as mechanical relays in telecommunication. The vacuum tube the vacuum tube which was used to amplify music and voice made long distance calling practical, but the tubes consumed power, created heat, and burned out rapidly, requiring high maintenance. The team's research was about to come to a fruitless end when last attempts to try a purer substance as a contact point led to the invention of the point contact transistor amplifier. John Bardeen and William Brittain took out a patent for the transistor. In 1956, the team received the Nobel Prize in Physics for the invention of the transistor. Now, when we have talked about transistor, let's talk about IC. Integrated circuits you must have saw it. Of course, you saw it. You're in BCA. It seems that integrated circuit was designed to be invented. Two separate inventors, unaware of each other's activities, invented almost identical integrated circuits or ICs at nearly the same time. Okay, why were ICs invented? See, transistors contain three elements, and those three were capacitors, resistors, and one another which I forgot. And they took more space. And to lessen and to compact the system, ICs were invented. And ICs were invented by two different people, unaware of each other on the very same time. Jack Kilby, an engineer with a background in ceramic-based silk screen circuit boards and transistor-based hearing aids, started working for Texas Instruments in 1958. A year earlier, research engineer Robert Noyce had co-founded the Fairchild Semiconductor Corporation from 1958 to 59. Both electrical engineers were working on an answer to the same dilemma: how to make more of less. In designing a complex electronic machine like a computer, it was always necessary to increase the number of components involved in order to make technical advances. The monolithic form from a single crystal integrated circuit placed the previously separated transistors, resistors, capacitors, and all the connecting wiring into a single crystal or chip. Yes, Azatan.
Ronald, I hope you have completed it. Abruptly stopped.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Ronak, I appreciate the fact that you took the pain to study all these things down, various facts available, so much of enthusiasm bringing in the voice, right? But there's one small advice. Do not worry, this will not be affecting your marks. Don't worry on that part, all right? This is small advice I give you. Look at the time, right? Have a look at the time. See, 3 minutes selecting 19 inventions. I know it's a very hard choice to select things, right? But as a good speaker, you should also take a look at time. All right. This does not affect your marks for this presentation. I'm not giving you any less marks for it. But these things also need to be taken into account. Right. I really like the way your voice was all enthusiastic. You're like, you're repeating 19, 1, 9, 19. I'm going to talk about those things. That's I can feel the excitement. Fine, but one small advice: next time, please do take care of the time limit which is given to you. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, very confident in the sound, very enthusiastic, good lot of information, facts, figures, names being cited. That's very well done on that part. It just the time is what you need to take care of. Uh,
Okay, ma'am. I'll consider it, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
yes, thank you so much. Now we have got enrollment number 142, Dhruv. Is Dhruv there? No. 143 Bhargav is there, but they want to do it in the next session, if I'm not correct. If I'm not wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I've got it. Bhargav and next person. And Rohit also will be doing it in the next session. So now we've got enrollment number 146, Nandini. Nandini, I hope you are there.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Background માંથી અંજના મેમ નો વોઇસ આવે છે, please.
Yeah, don't worry. That's why I'll shut down. I'll mute myself when the presentation goes on. Nandini, you want to do it today, beta, or you want to do it on Thursday? Okay, you're not ready. So you'll do it on Thursday, Nandini? Okay, done. So Nandini does it on Thursday. So we've got 147, Arya.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're ready, please start.
Okay, ma'am. So my topic is the role of technology in globalization. So first of all, I would like to tell you that what is technology. So technology is the sum of technique, skill, method, and processes used in production of goods or services. Technology has revolutionized the global economy and has become critical competitive strategy. It has globalized the world, which drive all countries to more ethical standards. Globalization has been catalyzed by the technology. Technology has enabled the globalization to thrive due to reduction of cost on production. It has become easier for transport and efficient communication. In nowadays, technology has led to economic wealth and has become essential for everyone. So here are some benefits of technology. So by using technology, the communication has become faster and more reliable. It has enhanced efficiency and productivity also. Using technology, it has reduced the cost on operation and profit is also boosted. It has improved security for business to implement better ways for fast transaction and for better work. That's it, ma'am.
Arya, that was nice, short, sweet, but to the point. Excellently presented, confidence coming through your voice. Very nicely done. Now we've got enrollment number 148, Dhruvil. Yes,
Yes,
Khushi, you can do it on Thursday. Yes, Dhruvil, you may start.
okay, ma'am. My name is Dhruval Kotadia. Hello, everybody. Good morning. My name is Dhruval Kotadia. My topic is new technology. Top 5 new technology, short information. First, artificial intelligence. Excellent for the caring to master AI and deep learning. AI. Extant even before the internet was birth, but it is now that the data processing and computer power backbone become strong allowed to sustain an entire technology by itself. It is the new normal, something the world cannot do without. Two, blockchain. Blockchain training explored the Turing to master blockchain. This is the tech that powers Bitcoin, the whole new parallel currency that has taken over the world. Interestingly, blockchain as a technology has far-reaching potential in everything from healthcare to education to real estate to law enforcement. Number three, augmented reality and virtual reality. Virtual reality is a real, VR, with and AR. The twin technology that let you experience things in virtual that are extremely close to real, and today being used by business of all size and shapes. But the understanding technology can be quite complex. Number three, number four, cognitive fueled computing. AWS solving architect training. Explain the curriculum to master AWS. Cognitive cloud is an explained ecosystem of trading, cooled and conventional computer. It's dual to this. You can create cognitive computing applications and being the message throughout tool development. Number five, Angular and Reset. Angular and Reset training explores the curing to master Angular and Reset. Okay, now we are getting info Cortex. Angular and React are JavaScript based framework for creating modern web applications. Using Great and Angular, one can create a highly modular web app, so you don't need to go throughout a lot of change in your code base for adding a new feature. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dhruval. All right, I appreciate the effort that you have put in. I'll just give you one more advice: practice. All right, I can see you've got a lot of information, got good information. You have worked on the assignment very well. You have done, but little confidence in the voice will give you, more confidence to speak with people. So take this as a platform to perform.
Okay,
Right?
ma'am.
I appreciate the efforts that you have taken. That's very, very nicely done. And I was very sure that this class is going to perform very nice. All right. People who have joined late, do not worry. I'll consider you on Thursday. All right. Don't worry about that part. Next, we have got enrollment number 149, Aman. Aman Kothari.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you may start.
Hello, friend. Hello, friends. Hello, madam. My name is Aman Kothari, and my topic is better luck. Luck doesn't matter of a chance. So there is a secret to being lucky, and it is nothing to do with chance. It has to do with choice. Those who are lucky start with the thought and the idea that they are lucky. They believe in themselves and generally have high self-esteem. So as we know, there are many persons like they are negative and positive. As luck, people tend to balance and genuinely happy. They see the glass as a half full. They most generally see opportunity in every challenge and believe they can do whatever they set their minds to do. In a word, lucky people are optimistic. People tend to see the world as a challenging place where people are out to get them. They believe that if someone is going to happen, it's most likely won't be good, and the only kind of luck they seem to happy is bad luck. People, every silver lining has its cloud. The most optimists tend to temper their optimization with a dose of reality and realize the world isn't perfect. They choose to focus on what works about the world and the people in it. What we focus on and think about in our lives is what we create. If we see the world as a place to have a great adventure where luck is around every corner, then that is what our world be like. So luck is a matter of choice, much like happiness. We can choose to see ourselves as lucky or not. Whatever we choose and whatever we believe is to be true. Since I realize I have a choice, I choose to see myself as a lucky person. My belief is everything works out given time and that luck is not on my side. I create my luck by putting myself out there and being available to it. My luck is a product of my choices and actions as anyone else is. It's it, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Aman. I really liked the way you presented that every cloud has a silver lining, and you used that proverb and made a little change in it, and tried to join with the topic that you have. Very nicely prepared. Appreciated.
Yeah,
Right
ma'am.
now,
Thank you.
Kushi is going to do it in the next session. So we'll have enrollment number 152, Smith. Uh, is Smith there? All right, fine, no problem. Now we'll stop here over here because we do not have time. So I'll take the attendance. People, don't worry. Those who have joined late due to any other reason, right? You can make your presentation on Thursday. There's not always a problem. There can be genuine issues that we have. But I'll upload this video in our Google Drive. Go through the Google Drive how people have presented. So you may also prepare how you are doing things. Right now, I'll take the attendance one at a time. You may type a yes in the chat box, so it's easier. So enrollment number 122 is present. Made the presentation. That's why I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we've got 124. Kinjal is present. I can see it over here. 127. Mihir is present. Then you got 128. Gaurav also is there. 129. Rishit. I had seen him join. Yes. 130. Diviraj. Jadav. 133. Rushi. 135. Riddhi did the presentation. 136. Megha is present. She did the presentation. 139. Chirag did the presentation. 140. Mansi.
Present, ma'am.
Very good. 141 Ronak did the presentation. 142 Dhruv Patel. Right. 143 Bhargav Chaudhary.
Present, ma'am.
144 Rohit. 146 Nandini did the presentation, so I know she's there. 147 Arya did the presentation, is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Dhruvil 148 did the presentation and is present. 149
Yes,
Aman is also present.
Yes.
151 Kushi is present. Right. One from here onwards, I don't know because you've not done the presentation, you do not get the chance. So we've got 152 Smith, 153 Meet Nadyapara, 154 Meet Mehta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Present.
Present.
153. 153.
Okay. Yeah, both are present. 153,
Yes,
154.
ma'am.
See that.
Yes, ma'am. Both are present.
Yes. 156 Ram. Smith. Okay, no problem. Smith ने present करना की थे मिहिर कही दे जो. 156 Ram. 157 Dev.
Present, ma'am.
158 Manan Patel.
Present, ma'am.
159 Hitisha.
Ma'am, she is present.
Yeah, I can
Mentioned
see.
in the chat.
Yeah, I've got it in the chat box. 160 160 Mohit. 162 Bhakti.
Present, ma'am.
163 Vipul Parmar.
Present, ma'am. 163.
Very good. 165 Sankit.
Present, ma'am.
166 Amit.
Present, ma'am.
168 Hussain Bharman. 169 Krupali Vikaria. 171 Jevin Kotak. 172 Narendra.
Present, ma'am.
173 Maharshi. 175 Rishit.
Present, ma'am.
176 Vineet.
Present, ma'am.
177 164 Sagar. Are you in this speaking class? Because I cannot see your name from day one.
Present, ma'am. 177.
Yeah, 177 is present, but there is 164. There is somebody called Sagar. Sagar, અત્યાર સુધી ક્યાં હતા બડા? Enrollment number 164, Sagar.
173 present.
Just 1 minute, don't worry. I'm taking everybody's attendance. I am missing one person. Right? 7 164. Sagar, are you there? Mic problem. તમારી સાથે તો have you got the link and all? તમારી પાસે email બી નહીં હોય. Okay, fine. I'll work it out. You'll receive an email. 178 Sudhir is present. 183 Ria.
Thank you for presenting.
Present, ma'am.
Now,
184 Viraj.
now next person can do it.
185 Ritvik.
Present, ma'am.
189 Samarth.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, I'll call out the absent numbers once. In case you have missed your number, you may always tell me over here. 133 Rushi. 142 Dhruv Patel. 156 Ramchandra Jadhav. 160 Mohit. 169 Krupali. 171 Jevin. 184 Viraj. These are the absent numbers. Okay, those who have not done their speaking, this public speech today, will be doing it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but like in the next lecture on Thursday. I hope you are clear with things. And
Yes, ma'am.
enrollment number 164, a day after, yes. Enrollment number 164, Sagar, you will receive an message from me, or an email from me, rather, an email from me where I will be sharing you the Google Shared folder in the Google Drive by the end of the day, okay? So that you may also be there with all the videos and all that is given. Right. I am very happy that the class has actually reached and even exceeded my expectation of you doing the public speech with me over here with just a few instructions, and then you worked it out your way. So I really appreciate your efforts of doing things, and I hope you have a very nice day, and we call it a day over here. Thank you, class. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am. Take care, ma'am.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye, everyone. Have a nice day.
Ma'am, have a nice day, ma'am. Take care.
You too. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Take care. Thank you.
Bye,
Have a nice
ma'am.
day.
Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you for doing it.
Hello, ma'am. One, નથી, ma'am.